You know what's going on, y'all. That intro is something else each and every time. I just be dancing every time it come on. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? This your girl, Ms Maggie T, and we are the Lady Birds of AFN. And who do I have right next to me? Let everybody know who you are.
I'm better known as Auntie Pam from good old Columbus, Georgia. Welcome to our show, y'all.
What's up? What's going? Welcome. And underneath Miss Pam, introduce yourself.
Christy from Mississippi. Sip dirty.
So
Sip dirty. It's football season, y'all. We ready.
Oh yes. Oh, loyal. Coming from Columbus, then you're Mississippi. Hold on? So you was coming from Mississippi that day you came down to the Alabama.
Yes, I came from Mississippi that day.
Wow.
I came from Mississippi
I'm
that
telling
day.
y'all, loyalty, dedication. Now, fans, they've been talking about all over the media that they don't believe that the Falcons have a fan base. Well, baby, we do. Okay, because we're gonna talk about it today.
Yes.
I'm excited about it because we got an opportunity to join a couple of training camps. We had our red and black event. We had all of the above. So I'm excited to talk about that today, everybody. But with that being said, let's go ahead and give a shout out to our fans. What's going on? Silk Legacy said, what's up, Queens? JPJ said, Nook, if you book.
Hello, Silk.
Get some. Brian Peoples, he says, what it do, people? What it do? I'm everybody's favorite Carolina baby peeps. What's going on? Give everybody a chance to realize that we are live. Yes, last week we had to postpone, but I was like, you know what? We just went to training camp. I can't push this one off. I gotta come on. I gotta do it. What's up, Southside Rick? What's going on, folks? What's going on, people? We got quite a bit to talk about today, and a picture gallery that I'm excited about.
Yes,
and we got Bree. We got everybody in the house, and then we got Stina B back there.
Bree,
she in there frying chicken right now, so we'll make sure we're gonna have a plate. I see you. All right. All right, and then introduce yourself for the one that just joined us.
Hey everyone, I'm Bree from Augusta, Georgia. Glad to finally be back to join y'all for a little bit this evening.
Okay, we got everybody almost in the house. You know, Whitney, she partying and doing her thing, so we probably won't see her tonight. But like I said,
we're
partying. What's up? What'd you say, Pam?
Hey, Kevin.
Are we delayed?
I was telling Kevin hello.
She was saying,
we delayed. Yeah.
Partying tonight. I'm gonna switch over to the app because mine's still glitching too. From the link. All right, give me a second.
Let me get Christy back on. Sorry about that, y'all. Technical difficulties. Let me fix myself. Maybe I'm delayed today. I don't know.
It was StreamYard for me.
It was
StreamYard, yeah.
StreamYard doing something crazy.
What's up, Lady Birds? Y'all let us know in the chat how we sound and how we looking. I'm gonna go put on my Wi-Fi. So hold on, real quick.
Yeah, I've been having issues with my stuff today because my background not even there, so I didn't feel like bothering Christina to do my background. that's okay.
Okay. Hopefully I'm good. I'm refresh myself. Lower so it's a heat wave. Heat might make melatonin. Oh Lord, yeah, it's hot. It's hot. How do I sound, ladies?
You sound good.
Okay.
I can hear you well.
Okay, great.
Yeah, Brian people, I agree. Sound
okay,
good.
okay. What's next gonna come back? Like I said, Stina is frying chicken. She's gonna make sure everybody got a plate. Christy, you back with us.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's a heat wave. It's I want to say it was 96 degrees earlier today, and we just got a bit of rain. Well, it's supposed to be storming for the rest of this evening. So y'all be out there, be safe, but we need this rain. And my thing is they bring in these kids. My kids start on Monday. And the hottest of the hottest ACs better be working, baby. You know, so
right.
For the chicken. Not
That's
right.
what I said.
I know the feeling, Kevin. I'm in a Lamar brother. Okay. Let it spot around my way.
The chicken. You forget Nyght Ryder loves chicken.
I think you're freezing up, Pam. Is that Pam, man? It might have been.
Yeah, that's Pam.
That's Pam. Okay. I was thinking it was me. Pam, you froze a little bit. Just a little bit. Well, we're gonna make it through. We're gonna push through. What's up, y'all? Sorry about that. We tripping today. But anyway, in case you guys don't know, we are the Lady Birds of AFN, and we got a lot to talk about today. With that being said, let's kind of get right into it. So I have a few little highlights and everything else, and I think we're gonna have like a little gallery of what went on and what took place, and then we're gonna kind of get into some of the updates. But I do want to give some news updates though, just a little bit before we get even into training camp conversation. Let's see here. Oh no, I'm on the Falcons. Lord, let's see. Switch this over. Okay, that's much better. I was like, what's going on? Okay, so here's some update news. It says Morris said Jalen Walker and Zach Harrison's are part of the modifications and management of things that, like what Kyle Pitts is. Basically, he's a fancy way of saying that they are limited in practice right now. Because some people was wondering why we weren't seeing them too. So as according to late school, they just kind of limited them like they do in Kyle Pitts as well. Oh, we got Bree coming back. Let me get her up in here. All right. Are you with me now?
Yes, ma'am, I am. Hopefully
okay. All right. So we got all the technical difficulties out the way. So let's go ahead right into it. I kind of want to talk about some of the highlights that just kind of really happened. And a lot of it is just kind of showing me that, because we saw it on, was that the 26th or the 27th? Some shuffling and buffling out there on the field.
Sunday.
You know what I mean? Well, it was a couple of players just a little heated. And actually, apparently, more players had some heat today. Felipe Franks, Caden Ellis. They had to separate them guys. Now, can you imagine the heat? For one thing, the heat index, you're irritated as hell because of that. And now there's competition out there. And I'm excited about it. And, you know, one thing about it is we need these players to, you know, not only be competitive, but aggressive, mean, tough. You know, I think that I'm too excited just to see that these players are really fighting for their jobs, literally. So, but you know, and one person that was kind of in the middle of all that was James Pierce Jr. And for what what they're saying though, not only is he ruffling a few feathers out there on the field, but they're still praising him for, even though it's just a little bit disruptive. They need that. That means he's just that passionate about winning games and things like that. So that's what Matthew Figeron was saying. He was giving him some props about bringing that edge literally to the football field. What do y'all feel about that scuffle? What do y'all think about that? And I think we got Stina B ready to go. Make sure you got that bowl of chicken.
I personally think
basically.
Can you hear me? Go ahead, Pam.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
I think people are dragging it out more than what we actually saw. I think they're making it bigger than what it actually was. It wasn't any punches being thrown. They were literally pushing each other on both occasions, to the point the second time where Bergeron's helmet came off, but it wasn't as people are making it out to be. And that's just typical. That's football. That's what's supposed to happen. And we need that edge on defense, especially after, losing a leader in Grady type of thing. I like it. I was excited. And like I said, I thought it was kind of comical when the second time when Drake grabbed the ref's flag and he threw the flag in the mist, because he was away from the group when the shoving, and he threw the flag over there to them. So I thought it was funny, but no, people making it worse than what it actually was.
I think it wasn't that they was making it worse than it is. I think it was just because we're excited to see some.
Well, I actually seen a
little edge to the team.
Yeah, but I actually saw a fan post the video. He actually recorded that scuffle, and he posted it on TikTok, and I came across it today. And he made a comment while filming it. This is why the Falcons suck. They always want to fight, and they can't do things right. And so I posted on his comment. I said, well, if they suck so bad, why were you out there in the heat watching them?
Exactly.
Right.
So you were sitting there below watching them, and I said, I bet you was the fan waiting after practice, waiting to get autographs and pictures. So they must have not said that bad. You spent your day, half of your day, be out there to support them, but they suck.
Exactly.
In the heat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't wait for him to comment back. But it's just fans like that. It's like, what's the point? Like, you want that edge of your team, because when they don't do it, you complain that we not a rough, tough type of group.
We too
but then
soft.
When they do it, they get backlash. Like,
and it's not flag football. This is not flag football.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What you got on that, Miss Stina B?
I'm sick and tired of us being predictable. We need to change it up. That defense need to put a little edge and get aggressive. Teams we face are saying we always predictable. So hopefully going into this year, we're not going to be predictable. We're going to surprise a lot of teams. So that's a good thing. But Bergeron on his interview, he said that it was no big deal. They made up, and it's just like brothers fighting, but we love each other. So he made it a point to say that, but
he also said it wasn't really personal. It wasn't personal.
Yes.
They was making it seem like it was something, but it was really just it was football, football.
That's it.
I mean, it's hot as hell out there. Y'all can imagine what it is. And then you got somebody all up in your face and competing against you.
And I like the fact
having a bad day. It's possible.
Yeah.
Miss Stina B, what you got on that?
Yes, I agree with Miss Pam. I'm so sick of us being so predictable. I couldn't agree with you more. I love to see the hustle and bustle. Like I said, it's been a while that we, have seen the Falcons from the beginning with the draft do something to improve that side of the field. So to see that, it's like, okay, this is their job at the end of the day. So I don't understand why somebody would post a video on TikTok talk about the Falcons suck, but sir, it was 397 degrees outside. Why was you out there if you mad like that?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay?
Like, even I was mad. Because
we was cooking. We was getting mad.
People were pushing up against me.
It
This
was
Those,
hot out there.
and he kept bumping, and I was like,
those sweaty
I hit
kids and
somebody,
everything bumping into you
girl. I was
and
about
stuff.
to shoot. It was just
I
hot.
was trying to keep my cool. I was really trying to keep my
Oh,
cool
I
around the
had my
kids.
3 fans going on, but I was up top of the hill. I was staying cool.
Oh, whatever, Pam. Go ahead and rub
I
that
stayed
on.
up top of the hill. I
You
was
were
staying cool.
comfortable while we
I
were
did
down
not
there.
want to do that heat, y'all. You know, RT Field can't tolerate heat and the cold. But you know what? I was okay up top of that hill, though.
I hear you. I hear you. And
I'm
this,
gonna be up there next time.
But you know what? I came down when Matty Ice came close to that fence. I came down the hill
Exactly.
now. That's my dude right there. That is my dude. When he came close to that fence, you talking about 58-year-old woman zigzagging down the hill. I was zigzagging down the hill for him.
and Miss Pam had her
I got
thighs
down there at
out,
the time.
y'all. Miss Pam had her thighs out.
Thighs all
Monday.
out. Short.
I did.
all right.
I did. It
Short.
was hot. It was hot. I had to have it out.
They said they called me
And those-
Chicken George. Lord,
Those
Lord.
hereditary genes shows up strong, I tell you.
All right, and Miss Christy, do you want to add anything to just the scuffle?
No, because I didn't get a chance to go, so I didn't see it. I only saw.
Heard what they were
I
talking
just
about. What do
only
you think?
saw it. Yeah, I just only saw it in the media. I was glad to see see or hear some type of aggressiveness. And again, this is not flag football. When other teams do it, then it's all celebrated. When we do it, it's like it's the worst thing ever. We just need to get over that. Need to get over it.
And I think the coaches love it. They were just like, basically, Raheem, it was like, we like it, but long as they don't be throwing hands at each other, we like the aggression. We like the that energy that they bring in. We need that right now, especially with our defensive coach. That's what we need. We need dogs ready.
And you're fighting for your position.
Absolutely.
You're fighting for your position. Come on.
Mm-hmm. You are. Speaking of, I kind of want to talk about, well, let's do this. We'll probably go into showing some pictures of training camp, and then we can start getting into a little bit of, because I know some of us are not with the whole time. So I want to show the gallery of our training camp. Then we can talk about the red and black event too. Let's do that. So I got a little gallery up here. I was trying to get everybody's pictures, but I couldn't get everybody. So
I think I sent you all mine.
yeah, I got all yours, but I was trying to grab some of Pam's too, but I didn't get a chance to get to hers. So that is okay, everybody. Okay. With that being said, let's see. We got a couple of pictures right here. This is training camp. No, hold on.
Shout out to us getting there early.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Is
that Lisa right by y'all?
Yeah, that was Lisa.
Huh?
Yes.
So that was Lisa. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's me. That's me. Now that big old bucket hat. That hat kept me from the sun. I said I was going to be dark skinned by the time I left, but apparently, I'm still light skinned apparently. So the hat saved me, y'all. The hat
screaming.
And then you couldn't miss that hat in all the pictures too, though. So it
sure could it.
I said it's.
I could definitely find you.
Exactly.
I just looked for the hat.
Then we have Tori. She came over. I actually texted her. I still got a number. And I was like, hey girl, come on through for us. And she walked right on over and gave us a little hey girl, hey. It's my goal to always get a picture of her at every training camp that I visit. She's so humble. Awesome. She's been on the show quite a few times, so I would love to have her back on. But yeah, that's my girl. And some of the players that we seen.
Jesse.
Jesse.
3. Trey.
And this is I can never pronounce this man's name. Ovi Maggie or whatever.
It's a running back.
I
can't think.
Whatever, Miss Lady.
I can't pronounce it.
He actually hit me up and said he wouldn't mind coming back on the show. He was on the show with us year one of Atlanta Falcons Nation. Legendary player. If anybody don't recognize him, look him up. He is amazing. He's humble too. I got everybody. I realized I got a lot of Falcons players' phone numbers.
I thought he has a show.
Don't tell nobody that, girl. They'll try to hack your phone.
Oh no, they ain't gonna get to that. We fight around here. And you said, he has a show with Michael Turner by chance.
Right.
It's hard to get Michael Turner. So I've been trying to schedule his show. He said he's good for August, but I'm starting to fill up on guests. So, but other than that, it was such a great time just being there with the players in the front. Just being able to reach out and touch them and just it was exciting, and there's a lot of people that was their first time going because they said we had about 4,000 maybe 4,000 people at training camp.
It was sold out all 3 days.
And then I looked
nobody
at
can
today
get tickets
because everybody probably went back to work. It wasn't as crowded as it was, and that's what what's his name was saying. He was excited about the DeMario because it said when during the regular week everybody gone home. So because it was so packed, you couldn't even move. You couldn't even move. It's like you everybody. Like my gosh, and then 95 degrees out too.
It go cool.
Cool. Now let's talk about that since we got cool on the screen. So speaking of competition,
so
there is competition between the two. I guess he's out there trying to prove himself. Both players equally are doing about the same as far as their kicks. You can want to be competitive a little bit. Cool might have missed a couple of more, but I guess he's still showing signs that he's okay. I don't know. Did anybody catch the kickers? I don't think I got to see.
No, they didn't really show much of them kicking, but I know Mario said Thursday Lenny, and he said he can easily kick from 69 yards. He said that ain't nothing to him.
What was that, Pam?
I think Thursday they were featuring them, but it was like in the back of the field, sort of. The special team. They were featuring them.
Okay, because I know I was looking because I think somebody asked me, and I was like, well, maybe they're inside working them legs or something. I don't know. Maybe it's too hot for them to come out and kick. I didn't see them. I don't know. But it was probably the back side of the time.
Maggie, I actually think they were probably kicking before like in because I don't think it was with you, but it was with I think it was with Whitney. One of y'all, we were walking up the hill.
Uh-oh. Are you breaking up?
You're breaking up.
Can you hear me?
You were breaking up, Bree.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
I was saying that I think they probably were practicing kicking prior to practice actually starting for fans to come in the gates. Because if it wasn't with you, it was with Whitney with me once we first got in. And we were walking up the pavement and Koo was on the golf cart and he was being driven down the hill.
Oh, okay. Possibly.
Because we spoke to him because I was like, that's Koo on the golf cart. And I said, hey, Koo. He said, hey. But I think that's probably what they were doing prior to actually us coming in at 8:30 or 8 o'clock that morning.
Makes sense. Let's see. Where goes the coach?
Terry.
Uncle Terry.
I said coach. My bad. General manager, y'all.
It's Terry. Uncle Terry.
I should upload his speech. I might
make a way for us call him Terrence. I wonder what they call him now.
But he made an amazing speech. I put it on my Facebook wall, where he was just saying that he was thanking the fans. He was like, we have the best fans in the NFL. And he said, y'all didn't even have to be here in this heat. But the fact that y'all showed up in the capacity that y'all showed up in, that's a big deal. He said, the players got a role. He has a role. Coach has roles. But we also, as fans, have our own roles when it comes to, this franchise. We need to be behind our team to cheer for them. So for us to be that crowded, 3 nights of sold out tickets, that's saying something as far as for training camp. And training camp that's out in Flowery Branch, y'all. So people traveled to go out there and see the team. I think they're just excited, and I'm excited about just all of it, and I think it's hitting all the fans, and they just want to be a part of everything and anything that's happening with this team, and I'm here to see it. I love it, so we just need to see the product on the field after that. Now that we got the hype, we got the fans ready to go. I just can't wait to see how it plays out on the field. But I feel this competition, it's going to be kind of interesting. It's going to be a battle.
Hey, you like how I started that "We Ready" chant?
Yeah.
I told you I'm gonna get y'all hype now. We jumped too far and got it too early. We gonna have fun.
Oh yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And then this one, and then of course we can talk about a little bit about our Red and Black party too. Now this picture,
Tyler,
I like that one.
He had promised the fans that he was going to give a picture, because he didn't do it. He didn't do it Saturday, but he did promise us that he was going to do some shots Sunday.
Yes.
So he ended up coming back around, and we did get a picture. Y'all can see me in my hat back there. You can see me.
Yes. I love y'all all up in there.
That hat stands out, girl.
Yes.
I love it.
Chrissy, what you say?
I said I love that the ladybirds were all up in there.
Girl, yes. That's what I said. Pam, I have to brave the heat because, I want to be in all the pictures. I just have to, but I get it. Terry, I thought I had the Matt Ryan picture in here. It might be further down. Let me find that picture of Matt Ryan.
Yeah, further down.
Let's tell the story about Matt Ryan, even though the picture doesn't serve any type of justice.
I think my hand was in the picture.
For him the whole night.
Yes, we was hollering for it.
We was hollering for him the whole day.
Yeah,
hollering, y'all. We was
he
hollering.
kept inching closer. He kept inching closer to the end zone.
Right.
And he didn't do that. I think he was like, I'm gonna make my way over there in a minute. He thought about it. Then the ice cubes probably distracted him, and we kept calling him.
And they're playing Ice Baby. They're playing Ice Baby.
That's when
the DJ was.
He raised his hand. He was like, okay, I'm coming. So he came on by, and then this man, tall as ever.
Tall.
Now I'm tall, but he's tall, taller, and he got directly in front of me because Bree was right there, right beside him. So I had to peek my head up to the side and stand up a little taller. And folks was like, "You in that hat and your height?" I said, "Baby, I'm getting in this picture the best way I possibly can." I sure did.
I was trying to tell you, I couldn't get in there.
Sure.
Because we only had one hand. That's of a lifetime. Or
yeah, my arm is in it.
We actually had 2 shots because the other
my hand was in it. I had my hand on Angelica's shoulder.
Okay. I thought it was 2 pictures.
It was. The other shot, he had his arm around me. Because you had a better, you could see better with his arm around me. And then you weren't blocked that much. I gotta find. I don't know why they didn't upload that one, but that was a better
Mario. But like, how do you get that picture? Can we get the second one?
Yes, she took several
stuff. So
Yeah, I had my hand around Angelica. Shout out to Angelica.
Enjoyed training camp. Great to see our players. Very nice training
she
camp.
was holding me up because I landed right on her back.
Where them
Just
them
to get
lead
in there
quarters
with
at,
my idol,
Bree?
I tell you.
Lead quarters. She ain't cooking. Get some young, hungry players. He's resting those guys. Don't want to run. Okay. So I see all these comments in the chat. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
y'all.
I
I
agree
missed
with
a few of them. Okay, let me get back to some of these comments just a little bit. Okay. Let us know. If you went to training camp this weekend, give us all your favorite moments of training camp. What was a highlight for you and everything else. Fry your own thing. Yeah, y'all in here still talking about chicken. Lord have mercy.
I'll put out because I didn't I didn't
started
have
out
a
with the
chicken. I told y'all in the chat Thursday was the first day of training camp, and I had a colleague, a friend of mine, and her son with me for their very first experience of training camp. And her son is a huge Bajan, not Bijan.
I know.
Okay, he corrected us. Okay, Bijan.
Yeah, so
Bijan.
he's a huge
Bijan.
fan of him, and he was the main person he wanted to see on Thursday. So I told him I was going to make it my duty to make sure that I made that possible for him. But it was just crazy because he was signing Thursday, and of course all the kids want to get his picture autographed. But somehow, good Lord made it to where I was able to get a spot for him to autograph his jersey. And then before we left, I saw that, and shout out to him because I've never seen, as many times I've gone to training camp, I've never seen a player stay out well past the designated time that they are allowed to sign, technically. Yeah. But he stayed out there like an extra 20 minutes. And typically when you go down one end of the rope, he went all the way to the fence that was probably halfway from the rope where he was signed. And then from that, because the security was telling the kids and the other fans, once he goes past, he's not coming back. So he actually made it to the end of the fence, and then he made it all the way back down to the end of the line of fans. So I was able to get to the opposite end in time. And I did my research because I told his mom, they had the little first day of school signs, and I saw that he loves trolleys. So I told his mom, I said, ooh, if we get this trolleys, I said this will be a highlight for him. So I actually gave Bajan the candy. And of course he was busy at the time, and he was like, oh, okay, thanks. But then the second time of me having the actual child with me, and he was right there. I said, you remember that bag of trolleys I gave you? He was like, yeah, I remember. I said, this was the little guy that got them for you. And he dapped the little guy up. He was like, my man. He was like, that's real thoughtful of you. That means a lot for me, doing that for me. And then he was able to take a picture, but that was just a memory of that child having that experience, but not only being able to take a picture, not only to have the autograph, just to have the conversation that he took the time to acknowledge him of doing that for him. Like he was just smiling ear to ear. So I was happy that I was able to make that happen for him.
I want to say a highlight for me was just the fact that the Falcons knew it was extremely hot out there. They had the cooling towels to put around your neck, the fans, unlimited water that you can have, the ices. Of course, you had your food trucks if you didn't, bring any snacks, and of course you can bring in your small coolers. Because I had my cooler, or my thermos. I had filled it up with nothing but ice, and I brought me a container of water. I filled that bad boy up, kept my bucket hat on, went up there and just, then the bathrooms. One thing about it is not regular 40 potties. It was very. You could tell they take care of making sure that our fans have a great experience at training camp. Because my baby niece, we're gonna pray for her because she's getting ready to have some procedures done soon. But she was out there with us, and she enjoyed it, even though she got sick of me after a while because of that heat. She went to her mama, but even she was enjoying herself. And
Now I
That
share
was the
my
first.
fan with your niece.
You
I
did.
share I share my fan with your niece when rain, and I had the fan going, so I go close to Auntie Pam. I said, yeah, I'll put you. So I let her have the fan. So she used
Oh,
my portable fan. You know,
oh.
but she is just as cute as she wanted to be. I tell you.
That was her very first training camp, so it was exciting for her because she just kept talking about it. She said, "Are we going to Flowery Branch today?" She didn't even know what the name of it. She don't know it as training camp. She know it as Flowery Branch. She said, "Oh, we're going to Flowery
Flowery
Branch
Branch.
today." I said, "Yes, we are." She had her little chair, her little, chair she could sit in, her little, you know, her little Falcon shirt and everything. She was too excited.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that for her,
Yeah.
just to
She
have
is
those
just as
kids
cute as she
there.
wanted to be. She
Mm-hmm.
is so adorable.
That church hat. It was a
Yeah.
church hat. Enjoy what's going on. And what about you, Stina? What was your memorable moment of training camp?
Well, I thought this was my first time going to training camp, but I had told my little sister, and she had reminded me that this wasn't my first time, but it's been my first time in a very long time.
Yeah.
So basically, I felt like a rookie. Um, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself the entire time. I am not a morning person, so I made it my duty to go to bed early, somewhat, to try to get some rest because I knew it was going to take me an hour to get out there,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to prepare. That's why I kept asking what time I needed to be there. I'm sure y'all was like, "Why she
Everybody
keep
do it.
asking what time?" I was like, "Cause I need to know if 7 o'clock's the time, I'm gonna be there at 7 o'clock."
Mm-hmm.
Because I
One day
wanted
it's
to
better to
have,
get there early. Yeah.
yeah, and I'm glad because I wanted to have the full experience, and
Yeah.
I felt like I did get a chance to have the full experience. For me, like I agree with you, Maggie. Like I was really surprised about how much thought they put into the whole process,
Mm-hmm.
um, making sure that they're taking
Yeah.
care of their fans. But then also, just for me as a fan, I just love to see them doing like actual scrimmages where they're like actually catching the ball and running off. Drake London had a great catch. I remember the Ray McCloud one where he caught it, but then he dropped it and picked it back up. It was so good. And it was so good to hear the fans like react to all that stuff, to just be in the midst of, okay, we're sniffing on football season right now. And this is like kicking it
Yes.
off right now. So I'm excited. I was just really glad to, of course, be with you ladies. I'm so glad I got to meet you all, not just at training camp, but I know you're going to talk about the
Yes.
um, other
Yeah.
event,
Yeah.
but just the whole experience, this whole weekend was
Yeah.
really a blast, and I'm just glad I got to meet y'all and just enjoy baking at 425 for 2 hours plus.
Brilliant. What I can say about the highlight of it
Ooh.
was one thing about it. As I've been a Falcons fan for quite some time.
Mhm.
And it used to be where it's just me and my sister used to go to the games, and when we start discovering and loving football and things like that. At that time, we wasn't so fan interacting with other fans, so it was just always me and my sister kind of doing this thing. Now it's like I have a family now, so it's like you get there early enough, you get to see the same familiar faces, the super fans, the dedicated fans, being a part of that crew, and then how everybody just kind of sticks together. It's like, well, we're gonna sit over here. Everybody just sits together, and we look out for each other. And hey, come get in this picture real quick. I was grabbing Stina, like, come on, get in here now. Like we was really close and loved. If you had to love each other to be in that heat, this close to each other, come on, get in this picture, girl. And but it's like Demario, just everybody that was out there. Karina, her butt always dancing and everything. That she's out there. All the content
Oh, she
creators.
front and center.
Yeah, she's front and center. Joe, Allen, Eric Parker, every coach.
And
Coach
Coach
Unchained came out.
Unsigned.
You know,
Mhm.
Yeah, he was there too.
um,
Michael in the chat right here,
Big
your
Low,
comment.
Big Low, what's up? What's up? You said somebody was in the chat.
Michael, he was sitting next to you Sunday with Matt Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael. That was he was screaming the Ice Cubes. I remember.
Yes, that was
Ice
him.
Cube,
That's
Ice
cute.
Ice
Cube.
Cube.
But that did bring him over though. But so for what
Mhm.
I'm saying is
They did.
we are building a culture here of just a family.
Yes.
You know, people say that we don't have a fan base and you know, there we don't go hard for our team, but man, these people
Mm.
literally take off for vacation just to go to training camp. Like they're there, they went today and they will be there
Mhm.
all week long. I
Yes.
wish I had that kind of dedication and time, but I got to work and
I'm
I got
telling you.
coins meet. But
Mhm.
if I could, I
Yeah.
would be there every day.
I'm
Um,
telling you. One day we gonna be blessed.
One day.
yes,
One
ma'am.
day.
We will. So, but any opportunity, even if it's just 1 or 2 days, if I got the opportunity to do it, I would definitely do it. And Christy, we're gonna work on it. But we
Oh yeah.
definitely want you to be able to come down because it was my sister's first time and she enjoyed herself. So
Yeah.
um anybody that
Yeah.
hasn't gotten experience to
It'll
be at
happen one
Flowery
day.
Branch, take advantage of it one day. And it's free.
Hmm.
You just gotta
Mhm.
drive, of course, your gas
Yes.
money, but
Right.
it's
Yes.
free to get in. And
And then
you
you
can
got to secure your ticket too.
yeah. Oh, and that's
Yeah.
one thing I do know better about.
Ooh,
Um
child.
I know as soon as tickets drop, I went on and just grabbed all 10 that I needed to get
Hmm.
for both nights, for both days, because people thought that they could sit on it and wait till last minute. I felt like
Those
I
Mhm.
was a
tickets were
hustle man
gone.
at the end of the day because it was like, where them tickets at? Where them tickets at? I was like, oh, you ain't got tickets yet? I got them. What you want? What you need? You know, so I was giving them out.
Hustle man, hustle man.
Nice meeting you, Simply Duchess. Okay. Says
Hello,
simply,
Duchess.
you ladies, I enjoyed, and yes, we did.
She was
Nice
at
to meet
the Red and Black event also.
you. It was great to see the love
Yes.
for our team. Karina, that's our, Miss Super
Hey,
Bird.
Miss Karina. Yeah, she was dancing the whole time. I love her
Mhm.
Mhm.
energy.
And she was dancing at the Red and Black event as well. We need to keep and
So was.
Mhm.
our stadium ready to go this Thursday. Okay,
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
it's gonna
Yes.
be yearly for me. Oh, that damn right. I'll be there every year. And
Mhm.
Brian
All right,
people
Night
said,
Rider.
I
I
like that.
trying to pop out one year, but it'd be failing on Mama Peep's birthday, falling on Mama Peep's birthday. I'm a plan to come out one year. You better tell Mama, satellite that thing one of
Uh,
these days, or don't go on one.
I am
yeah, you gotta bring
hollering.
Mama out. They got a
Mhm.
tent for Mama. They got a
Yes,
tent upstairs, up the hill for Mama now.
Miss Witt brought her daddy, and they have
Yes,
they do, and
Mhm.
people
her
they do
dad.
have an ADA section. So for those that are handicapped and that don't
Yeah.
want to make it
Yes,
down the hill, they do have you a tented cool section where you can sit very comfortably for those that have
yes,
disabled people that wheelchairs and things like that. It's a nice section for everybody. So it's
yes,
really set
yes,
out and made for everybody. And that's what I loved about it.
Mhm.
What's
It
going
really is.
yes.
you claim the max tickets, and that's what I did too. I was
Mm-hmm.
just, and that's probably why we was all sold out because everybody was thinking the same. See, Karina, we tell them all our secrets here. That's why we was. That's why we was
Yeah.
sold out. They do better
Hide
with
the comment. Hide the comment. Hide the comment. Hide the comment.
hold on, we're gonna act like we didn't say that part.
I had to
I'll
come in.
be damned if I go up on Flowery Branch one day and try to get my
Child.
tickets and I can't get them. We're gonna be fighting. So I'm
Mhm.
gonna delete this from the show, y'all. Y'all don't know our secrets
Uh-huh.
about getting to these tickets. I'm not bringing a Cowboy fan to Flowery Branch. Mama can stay in South Carolina, but I'm gonna try. Oh
You
man,
know what?
Oh,
I
you must not
appreciate
see a
that.
cowboy fan.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's a real deal fan right there.
but it was other fans of the other teams there.
Yeah, it was a
So
Ravens fan there.
Yeah, as a Ravens fan, yeah.
Yeah.
mm,
And the practice is only like 2.5 hours, so it's not like an all day thing. Unless you get there at 6 o'clock in the morning like me, you be out there half the day.
Now they extended. They played extra. They did extra 30 minutes on Saturday and Sunday because the
Mhm.
because of the fan. You know, because Thursday they wrapped it up at 11 o'clock, but on
Mm-hmm.
Saturday and Sunday they extended it.
Okay, okay. All right, I thought I heard an echo. Hello,
You did.
hello. Y'all hear that?
Yeah,
Who is it?
it's me.
Let me put myself on. Okay, we'll see. We're gonna figure it out. Um, it said Night Rider. Oh yeah, another highlight for me. I ran into homie Jarvis Davis again. Um, let me. I wonder if it's me. Let me come in and out real quick, ladies. So I think I hear an echo. 1 second.
Okay, do we still have an echo?
I didn't hear the echo.
A little one. It's not that
One, two,
bad.
three.
It's still echoing.
I wonder is it me, y'all? Uh-oh. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Are we good?
I think so.
Okay,
Yep.
it's gone
Yeah,
now.
it's
Great.
gone.
So my question to you ladies, so since we talked about the
Okay.
experience of training camp, and like I said, we're just kind of just talking about, highlights, things like that, but which players kind of stood out to you at training camp, that you did a chance to catch and everything? Who did you see the most? Rookies. We can talk about the veterans. Some of your expectations of some of the players that you've seen out there. Did they meet your expectations? I can say I was happy to see Cal Pitts out there, kind of moving around and showing that he's in good shape.
Mm-hmm.
That he took his off season seriously.
Yeah.
Bijan, of course, however you
Bajan.
want to say it.
Bajan.
Bijan. I'm gonna have to get used to saying his name like that. Bijan. He's gonna be Bijan. I'm sorry, Bijan. But um, just seeing the usual suspects, Drake London, Algier, those players, it's like, okay, we already know it. But the fact that they had a Michael Penix Jr. that gets to practice with this team from
Yeah.
day one and get his rust out and things like that, because he dropped a couple of passes and everything like that. So, he's getting implemented to his position, his role, being a starting QB. But it was also nice to see that Kirk Cousins was out there, just kind of side by side him.
Mm-hmm.
That they tossing the
Yeah.
ball back and forth and everything else, and you could just see that he's playing his role. He's not making an awkward situation.
Yes.
And each player got a chance to kind of take the ball from both of them, here and there. I think today they said that he practiced with the first team, Kirk Cousins, and Penix was second team today. So I don't know what they got going on, but maybe they're starting to feel, even though I don't think Kirk Cousins is going to be here for too long, but maybe they're just like, you know what? We can actually have a decent backup quarterback in this situation. Let's just get them both prepared to be game day ready. So tell me, guys, who were your highlights though?
Well, I go first right quick because I'm about to hop off with y'all because
Okay.
I got to be up early. Penix definitely was my highlight. It's just to see him throw those balls was just so beautiful, how they just spiral. And then when you think they're not going to hit the target, like just spot on throws, just beautiful. Like it just looks so effortlessly. And then compared to Kirk, it's a difference. It looks poetic to me on the football field. Yeah, so he was my highlight.
seeing those receivers get those balls and just like, you know, I was just like, Hercules, you know, I was too excited to see that. You know, just the excitement from the team. Everybody was all smiles at the same time too. They were just in good spirits, you know, despite being in that heat. You can tell they wanted to be there at the same time.
Yeah.
And what you got on that, Miss Tina B? What was your highlight?
Yes, everything was a highlight for me. I just want to say honorable mention, Bijan Robinson's thighs. Thank you very much.
That's what she was gonna say.
They was out there percolating and twerculating, and I appreciate it.
There was some nice thigh meat out there.
It was a lot of good thigh meat. Jesse Bates got good thigh meat too. Jesse Bates got good thigh meat. I was glad to see defensive plays, though. I was glad to. Don't laugh at me, y'all, but I'm serious. I was glad to see defensive plays. Like there was a play where, like, he could have basically scored a touchdown, and defense basically blocked the play. So I'm always happy to see defensive plays without flags being called. I will always reference that Chiefs Falcons game for the rest of my life because that call was wrong. I'm sorry. I will always talk about that play. But anyway, like I said, it was good to see some defensive plays. I was happy to see AJ Terrell on the other side, like actually performing, you know, like as the AJ Terrell, like I know he can be, because, you know, sometimes he leaves me scratching my head. It's like, is Trufant back? Wait a minute. But I was happy to see him. Jesse Bates, like I mentioned, and of course Bijan. And my little sister loves Drake, so I was glad I was able to see Drake like do some good plays. And then laughing at that flag play was the complete highlight for me, because I'm like, yes, somebody please pull the flag, because what's going on? But I know they was cooking in those helmets, so I got to give them some leeway on that.
Yeah, I mean, because if we was exhausted in that heat, can you imagine somebody trying to take you, you know, come for your job and talking shit and trying to show off and, you know, whatever was going on at that very moment. All right, youngin. Now,
right.
I'm going to show you something. You coming in here, but one thing about it is James Pierce, you know, he's making
I love it.
a name for himself, though. So love it or hate it.
Yes, love it.
I love it.
He's like, I'm here. So y'all finna understand that and know about this one right here. But that's the kind of hunger, that's the type of fight we need in a lot of these players to come in here and act like your job can be taken.
Yep. At any given moment.
At any given moment.
Yes.
That's who for pictures you forgot to post. Pierce and who else? She just talked about AJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was trying to post
sweet, though. It's just he's so different in person versus how he is on the field. So that's what tickles me. He's so quiet and he's shy, but he's a beast. He's a dog on the field.
Well, sometimes it be those quiet, calculated type of people that you just don't know what to expect out of them. And it's like, hold on, who is that? You know, when you really see what they, you know, capable of, it's like, but a lot of times they taking it in, they taking their notes, they observing. Speaking of observing, another highlight that I did like, even though it has nothing to do with the players itself, former player, Mr. Matt Ryan and his Ice Cubes, though. I did know, because I was watching them because we was calling him all day.
I'm telling you.
But I was watching the mannerisms
like he owed us money.
Boys.
That was my highlight.
Like they literally are their dad. They're dead all over again times two. Like literally, you see that over here.
Yes, they walk like him. The mannerisms are like him.
Yes, like You expect the kid to be flipping and look what I can do. Look what I can do. No, they was
well
dead
behaved
on the game.
They did exactly what he did.
They was like, "What going on?" So for one, somebody said that one might be interested in being a wide receiver, and the other one maybe a quarterback. I forgot who said that. I forgot who.
That's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
It checks out.
And what was interesting? What was interesting about Matt Ryan situation? He was explaining to them what was going on the field. That's what I noticed about that. And they were listening to him.
Yeah. And then he likes to go.
That was a teachable moment.
He tosses the ball to him and everything. At home, and somebody said it when I was on my way back. I think it was Nyght Ryder, but we were just basically talking about it. It was like, can you imagine a draft class of twins coming in at the same time? Wouldn't that be amazing? You know,
that would be.
We did have that. We did have that before. The Seattle
Griffin twins.
Yep, sure did. The Griffins.
And they were defensive back.
Shaquille and I can't remember.
I don't know their names, but they came out at the same time.
Yes, Shaquille is
Griffin.
one.
Yes,
Griffin.
Yeah.
So it's their highlight is Cool and Craig's battle in. Oh yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see what's going to happen.
It's gonna be interesting.
That. The battle of the legs.
I just said we ain't.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You said Kirk was looking old.
Screaming.
I'm shout out to him.
One person who I was really impressed.
Go ahead.
One person who I was really impressed in the training camp was Blair, the wide receiver.
Chris.
I mean, he was on point. He was on point Thursday. He was on point Saturday and Sunday. So he really impressed me, Blair, the wide receiver. So I was really impressed with him.
I was too. And Bree, you were saying something earlier?
I was just saying, shout out to Kirk for going to the fans and signing a few autographs on what was it, Saturday? Because I didn't expect him to do it, but he did.
I know them. I love the players that's just so humble and just come over here with our little excited selves and just take their little time out to give us autographs and pictures, and because they don't have to do that.
Yes.
You know, they don't have to do that.
No, they don't have to.
Shaquille and Shaquem. Okay, there you go. Shaquille and Shaquem.
And the field is so much better. That's another thing. The field is looking real good because last year we didn't have the practice open for the fan. So I had the unique pleasure going down to Miami and actually watch them in the joint practice where that field was a hot mess. So I was definitely glad that the field was looking good and it was less injury on it for the players, which I was impressed.
Miss Christie said she met Blair in Birmingham. Oh.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we met Washington. Yeah. They were there. Chris Washington. I mean, both wide receiver, the Washington and Blair was there, and Helen was there. That was the other person.
Let's see here.
And that was a nice event in Birmingham.
And then here's something right here as far as Darnell Mooney. Raheem Morris was not committed to, or whether or not to answer the question if Darnell Mooney was going to be available anytime soon for at least for week 1. Right now he's saying now it's just going to be a couple of weeks and then, they'll go from there. So we don't know what's going on with him and that shoulder.
I need him for my fantasy. I need him to get it together.
Girl, yeah.
I need him to get it together for me. When he's on the field, I don't know what it is about the Falcons, but they just do good. I just I will never not be happy about that pickup. That was a great pickup for us personally. I don't know how y'all feel about that. I love Darnell.
Oh, I'm all for Darnell. I didn't think he was that tiny, but he's tiny.
Yeah. And speaking of tiny, Somebody said AJ, was it AJ Terrell? Somebody that said somebody was slimming down. So quite a few players that was looking a little slim.
Algier
Darnell
looks
and Ray
slim.
Ray.
Algier look real slim.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not real slim, but he's definitely chucked some weight off his body for sure.
Yeah, he's lost a good bit.
See,
Well, all of them look small compared to who he was 70. Was it 77? No, I forgot what his name was. Oh, Storm Norman. Everybody looks small compared to him. Child, that's a beast right there. He's huge.
So let's get into the Kyle Pitts conversation now. I had mentioned it earlier today, but they're saying that he's showing up in great shape and has the right mentality. I know everybody had been talking about what was going to happen with him because everybody was even giving him hell just, walking into the front first day to pick up his badge and stuff. It was like, why is he over here prancing? Now he need to be,
focused.
They critique this man so badly, but for those that caught a little bit of Kyle Pitts in training camp, how do you feel about him right about now? I mean, of course, it's training camp.
Well, fans don't know that he didn't practice with tight ends. He practiced with wide receivers. So that was a highlight in itself. And so just know he'll be utilized more as a wide receiver, which we've been hoping since he's been signed with us. But I actually foresee it actually happening this season. And the catches that he caught from Pitts, from Penix were beautiful. There are some plays that we didn't think he was gonna get, and he got up and got it. So, yeah, that you could tell that they've been working together this off season a lot. And he was focused because I don't recall him signing any of those 3 days that I was there. While we were there.
What's that?
Signing autographs.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, because that means he's just locked in for real.
He was focused.
Yeah, because he's signed, and I've taken picture with him in years past. But for him not to do it this season, especially Saturday and Sunday for a majority of the crowd, that just tells us that he's really focused.
You're right, because of course, fifth year, it's a break in the making right now. You got your quarterback now. There's no excuse at this point.
That's right.
I mean, what do you think about that, Stina? About Kyle Pitts? What did you see out there?
Yeah, I'm just glad we're not talking about no injuries no more because it's always one every season that all season we always have to worry about and talk about. And this time it's Kyle Pitts. And as soon as they announced the injury, I was like, here we go. Like, dang it, we just we want him to have the season he deserves. But you got to be in it too, Kyle. You got to keep yourself off this injury list as much as you can. So just to see him move around and look like nothing was bothering him, that alone was a plus in my book. I'm just like, look at him reaching, moving his feet.
So that's what's
putting
my
his shoulders in.
If he was gonna look rusty, or scared.
He was more motivated to play, in my opinion.
I agree with that.
We'll just go ahead, Miss Pam, and what do you have to say on that one about Kyle Pitts? What did you see?
I see him and Penix was on the same page, and I'm very happy. I think he may have took Cam Newton advice to kind of relate to his tie-in because Cam emphasized how important that tie-in was to him. Because he his tight end that he played with was his lifesaver is what he said. So I think he pretty much, hopefully he did listen to Cam. I think he did.
I think so, because did anybody catch him on Shannon Sharp's and their show Nightcap?
Yes.
I need to look at that. I heard he was on there.
Yeah, I need to look at it too.
I think
it was about 20 minutes long with him.
I want to say, compared to the Cam Newton interview to this one, you can tell that he was a little bit more
prepared to answer questions.
Yes. You know, like he's really serious about what's happening, because on Cam's show, it just seemed like he was just like lost. And and Cam was like, dude, you need to take your position a little bit more serious.
A little more serious.
You know, it's the tight end to the quarterback, you know, connection. That's supposed to be A1. You playing your role like you really want it, you know. One thing about it is your receivers makes the hell of a difference to a good quarterback.
Yes.
And if you're not playing your role or taking your role as seriously, where you know, those routes that you give up on and things like that, you know, the blocking and everything else, that makes a hell of a difference. And then that means he's gonna go to somebody else. Because you're not the person that he can trust and rely on. That's how you make those duos, Drake London, Algier, Dijon. That's how you make those triple threats and everything else out there.
That's right.
Being where you need to be at the time that ball coming your way, you out there already ready to go. Boom, let's do it. Not where's Kyle Pitts? What happened to him? Just saying.
Yep.
Blocking.
That's what I said. Blocking. That's what I want to see. It's the blocking for me.
You know, so we're gonna see. I didn't get a chance to go. We didn't go to training camp today, but they had padded practice.
First time they were in pads.
So I'm gonna probably catch some of the highlights of that. Let me see what it said for the 29th. Let's see. Just to give some highlights from here you go. So for today, it said, and basically, you know, about Pierce again. Morris said one of the reasons why the team liked him so much in the draft is the belief he brings a natural edge to the field. Pierce continues his strong plays on Tuesday. So basically, he is going to be that talk of the town because he's out there. Not only is he talking shit, but he's proving himself at the same time. So he's talking it and walking it just a little bit. So, you know, but what's happening is that it's making others say, you know what, I this young cat over here really serious about this thing. Let me go ahead and do what I need to do to make sure I get that position. It said also Caden Ellis gushed about having Kirk Cousins working with the second team offense on the second day. He comes out first couple of periods and he just hitting quick on rhythm, fast, quick on speed, like he was in the middle of December. So I guess they're saying a little bit that they're seeing the old Kirk Cousins come back. And then he said, I told the guys, I was like, hey, we got to tighten up. So the second team was feeling like, now we got to step it up because we got a decent backup quarterback that's going to keep us in line and on our toes and things like that as well. So I feel like right now, the way training camp is going, every inch of every position that is out there right now, first, second teams, what have you, you know, special teams, all of that. There's battles everywhere you go around right now. And I like that. I like that. So what somebody said, it's going to be nasty to see who's going to get 53. That's going to be interesting.
Yep.
You know, that's what I'm excited about.
Can't wait for that to drop.
Absolutely. What else from here? Of course,
say anything about Jalen?
7 of 11 passing and 11 on 11s, mostly against the second team defense. Like I said, he was practicing with second team today. Cousins was 6 and 12 passing and 11 on 11s, most against the first team. So mostly against the first team. So I guess they're switching up just a little bit. Penix receivers, of course, Drake London, he had the most. Ray McLeod, Bijan, Chris Blair, and Tyler Algier. And then, of course, Cousins receivers was David Seals, Blair, Keegan, Elijah Dotson, and Carlos Washington Jr. So they said Penix made a really nice touchdown pass to McLeod while scrambling to his left and throwing across his body during red zones. And then one highlight too, Penix and Bijan finally connected on that wheel route they've been trying for a 15-yard touchdown. So they're starting to practice some things and starting to complete things as the practices come in and out. They said that Edge Leonard Floyd and Kareem worked mostly with the first team's defense, as Zach Harrison, David Onyemata, Rook, Brandon, and they were with the first team as well. So it just got a lot of good highlights here. And they were saying that Jalen Walker, of course, missed practice again, with Morris referring to it as a management plan, is what they're saying.
That's two practices in a row, though. So I feel like it's more going on than what they're really saying.
And you know they're good for not telling us anything.
Yeah, because he didn't practice Sunday. More going on than what they're really saying.
Yeah. And Ms. Ma'am, don't you need to be going to bed? Don't be hanging up with us.
Because I'm gonna be at work at 6 in the morning. I gotta get ready for open house.
Okay, well, go ahead and get you some rest. Thank you for joining us today. I don't want to keep you up too long.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. We'll continue this training camp talk later as well. I know we just had some difficulties today with our technology, but thank you. Good night, Ms. Bree.
Good night, y'all.
Where the hell you come from?
I came out the shadows.
What's up,
Ryder?
How y'all doing, ladies? How y'all doing?
We good. How are you?
Hey, I'm
well,
good.
since you're here, Nyght Ryder, your highlights from training camps. You know, this was. Did you enjoy yourself?
I sure as hell did, man. I've been talking about that since I went back to work on Monday. Everybody been asking me about it.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was so dope. But my highlights, of course, hey, Drake one-handed catch. That one-handed catch on Saturday was nasty. That was one of them. Michael Penix, I ain't never seen. I'm gonna tell you who Michael Penix kind of remind me of. The way he throws the football. He kind of remind me of a prime Aaron Rodgers. Arm talent wise. Prime Aaron Rodgers. The funny thing, another one, watching James Pierce Jr. get jacked up like Red from Friday. I forgot I don't know who that was. It was either Bergeron or McGarry, one of those two.
It was Bergeron, but he said they talked it out, and
they talked it out.
You know, and he said it wasn't even a personal thing. It was just football banter, basically. You know,
I already know.
Brother fighting, that's all.
Yeah.
Those guys, they fight for that. It ain't just about them fighting for a spot on that team.
Yeah.
This got a life. This their livelihood they fighting for.
Yes.
They taking care of families and all kind of stuff. This is their life. This is their job, their career that they doing. So yeah, of course you're gonna get chippy with that.
What's good, J Rock? What's good? See how everybody.
Hey, this one right here. Boy, I thought I would have had a damn post of water on her, boy. She just kept holding on about the damn.
Of course, he want to bring that up, even though we already talked about
it. You brought it up first. I mean,
yeah, Sunday.
Now you brought it up in here about a few minutes ago.
I mean, I had to bring up his thighs. It was an honorable mention. They was working out there. They was working hard.
And I see what Scotty said. Scotty Robinson. He said, "I think we're going to see the rookie Kyle Pitts when he had over 1,000 yards receiving in 2021."
Yeah,
hey,
I agree.
Hey,
I hope so.
We hoping so. What's going
Can't wait.
on, J Rock? Happy belated birthday again. You know,
yeah, man! Shout out to J Rock. Happy birthday!
We're going to see Kyle Pitts playing more of a wide receiver more outside. Okay.
Yeah, to me that's all Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is a wide receiver playing tight end. So when he was at Florida, he really looked more like a wide receiver to me than he did a tight end.
Yeah.
And I agree. 10 Cam. It said this is gonna be a tough 53-man roster to make it because it's gonna be tough, but it's exciting at the same time because whoever makes that 53, man, they gotta be the best of the best.
Yes.
And then the fact that we're still practicing, the second, third teams, along with making sure, because one thing about the Falcons, we're not going to go grab a whole bunch of players and bring them in. We're going to actually work our practice squad and kind of just, circulate like that. So we're going to develop all our players. That way, somebody goes down, you got the next one just as good as the other. You come on right back up in here and just replace somebody. The fact that we're not going to Miami to practice is beautiful because all those injuries and everything else that we was dealing with. I praying that we come out of this training camp, joint practices and things like that, healthy.
I think what's going to be difficult is when they decided who's going to make that 53-man cut. I think those players that's going to be cut, other teams going to be looking to get them. So we're going to have to create ways of trying to hide some players where they, or protect some players where they won't take them,
I agree.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna give y'all one player that I'm really looking forward to see this year. Y'all watch out for Rook, man.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do good. Yeah.
Rook gonna be a beast.
Yeah. I agree
with that one.
I'm so excited to see Rook, see what he gonna do on that line.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'm just ready to see who that defense, who's gonna step up on defense and be that leader. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on.
I think it might be Caden Ellis.
Yeah, Caden's been out there now.
Yeah. Because actually Caden Ellis and Felipe, earlier they had to push each other off on each other. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
It's competition. I mean, it's some shuffling and stuff like that all across the team right now. It's everybody is out there that's mad and angry, and that's the type of team we need right now. We need
it ain't nothing but that heat. That heat make it crazy.
Yeah.
The heat make it crazy is all I know.
Those damn girls with the Gatorades back and forth, running back and forth. Like, how are y'all? Y'all making me tired. You out there in that heat, running to the players. It was crazy. It was definitely crazy. I'm like, I couldn't do it. I love my team, but I couldn't have a job like that. I'm blurry. Thank you. Let me fix it. Sometimes this camera be, come on, sister.
hey, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a t-shirt. I gotta get a t-shirt made on the front of it. It's gonna have a quotation mark. I ain't going down that hill. Hey, that was the quote of the whole weekend with me right there with Colt. I ain't going down that hill.
Oh yeah, Colt was studying that.
So funny story. So y'all remember? Okay, so Auntie, I know you got out there a little bit later Saturday, but I had told Meg I had to run to the store real quick, so I went to the Circuit K down the street.
Yeah.
So I went in and got what I needed out the store, and I'm getting ready to go use the bathroom. I run into Colt back there making coffee. You talk about timing, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First thing when we see each other, Colt like, oh Lord.
It was great to have Coach there. And speaking of, let's talk about the Red and Black event though.
Yeah, Coach, Auntie Pam, Will, and Whit, they had the casino going on over there.
Golly, the spade game. Oh my
God. So everybody, we did end up having the Red and Black event at O'Reilly Sports Bar on Covington Highway.
Yeah.
It actually turned out to be a great amount of people that came out. So shout out to everybody that pulled up, enjoyed themselves. I'm gonna just show some pictures. Like shout out actually to the Falcons Divas. They showed up and came out for Keisha, Keisha Bird Lady.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming deep, so make sure you got them ready. So they came out. Shout out to them for just being beautiful, and like you said, there was a spades games going. We were dancing. A lot of red and black. There was other people had parties there, but they was looking at us like, what is happening? Because y'all a little too high for me. I was seeing they, because I don't know if you noticed, because I'm very observant. They was looking at us like, y'all too high. Y'all hyper than our party. So they was over there, what the hell we had going on. But yeah, shout out
That's
to the
what we
spades
do.
game. You know we black when we got spades game going at a party. No matter
Hey, quick question. Who y'all think danced the most? Was me or Karina?
It was Karina.
Karina.
It was
Karina. I don't know. It was almost a tie for me, because I know Nyght Ryder get down too.
Hey,
so
look here. I was that close to Club Prime Time. The spirit of Club Prime Time just hit me in my soul, boy. It took me back. Boy, come on, man.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
Ooh, man. Miles.
But right after the practice on Saturday, some of the Rise Up Tour and Dirty Birdman went up to Diesel, a sports club.
Yes.
So we had a fabulous time there. That was a nice sports bar.
I couldn't do it, Pam. It was too hot. I was too exhausted. Yeah. I couldn't. I don't see how y'all did that.
It was nice. It was nice.
Hey, look here. Hey, I was
shout
struggling with that.
Now y'all know him. Shout out to him. He came out. So shout out to the content creators that it actually should come in and show some love. And here come Coach. Go ahead,
Yeah. Coach. Hey. Man, let me tell you something. I had to stare down with that bucket of beer at Diesel. I was trying to real fast. Like, how am I finish this shit?
Oh Lord, you had a bucket of beer.
He had a bucket of beer.
Lord have mercy.
Oh yeah.
But shout out to Drama.
Hell yeah, there we go.
Yeah. There you go.
You gotta send me that one right there.
I will. He came out, performed 3 songs. He did his new song, Rise Up, and his second hit, Amongst the Stars, and then he also did his famous Left, Right in his Falcons jersey. So y'all go into my wall and just check out some of the videos. It's on YouTube also. But all social media platforms, Maggie T Productions, you can find it. Just go ahead and just start watching some of the highlights of that event. And I think this is his one of his artists too, right next to him. I guess you're gonna hear more about him. He's a rapper as well, but Drama was just humbled. He was such a very fun person to be around. How some people, and then there go Blackberry. We got Big Will. I mean, Ryder, see Big.
I think that me, Blackberry, Will, and I think that Mucho. No, that ain't Mucho.
No.
No, I know Mucho was in there.
Yeah, it was a lot of people that I couldn't get. And funny thing is, I was hoping somebody else was snapping pictures because I didn't get a chance to get everybody in the picture. But of course, the Ladybirds.
Yep.
With Keisha, Miss Bird Lady, original Bird Lady, and our newest member, Miss Tina B, made it.
Look at y'all, boy! Y'all wasn't playing the radio with them at all.
In the building, and I brought people.
She sure did.
Sure did.
I was embarrassing everybody. I put everybody on camera who didn't want to be.
You sure did.
And there go my girl, Miss. She actually will be. Mark your calendar. She will be on the show. August 19th.
Oh,
because she's gonna tell her story. She's ready to speak her piece about this whole "Who's the Bird Lady" controversy. Yes, like people have been getting her mixed up with the other fraud, and they come up to her and accusing her of things that she is not doing. So and people are still to this day get her confused with the other lady. And I was like, if you see these two ladies side by side,
they different.
They're definitely different. Keisha's face is smaller and she's slimmer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they I'm sorry, they just look different. Okay, people. One looks older than the other.
Auntie, I'm sorry, but I got to say this. But that other bird lady, she sure hell did give me some Columbus vibes. I'm like, yeah, she from Columbus.
Oh, no, she's from Macon.
Oh, Lord, that make it even worse.
Yeah.
She is from Macon. Don't get it twisted.
She is not
from Sea-Town.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, that make it even worse.
Okay.
So hopefully one of these days we will be able to have all our ladies in this building at one time. You know, Asia, because we still have some more ladies in the back that haven't been able to join us. Asia, I just reached out to her. She's still a lady bird. Kiera.
I heard Miss Sonia was in there. I did not know that.
At the party? Really? No, she didn't come.
No, I'm talking about Miss Sonia. How?
As far as the ladybirds?
Oh no, she ought to be tuning in to all the shows.
Oh no, she was at training camp.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she was at. I thought somebody told me she was at the Red and Black event.
She didn't come to the Red and Black event. She came to training camp.
I know I wasn't.
She told me about that, but no, she didn't come to that. But those that went out and showed out, thank you guys and everything. For those also that donated to the GoFundMe, because this year, instead of charging tickets at the door like I normally do, and that's normally a donation for the Educators Fund, I just kind of pushed the GoFundMe out there for people that do want to donate. If you do, you don't. But it didn't have to be where you donated to get into the event and everything else. But I'm glad everybody was able to get in and have a good time. 3 events for that day for me. Karina, you and Pam.
Boy, hey, Karina, that's the Iron Lady right there.
We had a ball.
The Iron Ladies. The Iron Ladies.
What
Iron Ladies. He said Iron Ladies.
Those are the Iron Ladies. Oh, what kind of beer? Bud Light.
Bud Light.
He had Bud Light.
You had a. Why would you go? Lord have mercy.
He did.
Made it home safely. How about that?
Yeah, I did. I know when I left. I actually got to the event late. When I left from Diesel, I just went ahead and went to my mama's. And took me a nap and took a shower from there.
I knew you had to do that. Like, I mean, as soon as I got to the house, I crashed. I don't see how y'all was in that party.
And the thing about it, the owner of the place was so happy that we were there. He said, "Where y'all was at during the season?" Because he didn't think it was no fan, come, representing the Atlanta area. Because he said this is the first time his bar had a large mass of fan there. And so we ended up saying we were probably at the game or somewhere,
Yeah, he's saying it'd be mostly Bears fans in there.
Yes. So he was really impressed that some of the Falcons fan came there.
How was the location? Was it nice?
Beautiful. It was nice. It was very nice.
It's right down the street from Buford High.
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell y'all something about that right there.
Oh.
That stadium at Buford High. Oh my goodness.
That's a big stadium.
Ooh, I ain't never seen no stadium like that at a high school level.
Something.
Oh man. That's I'm gonna have to try to make a Buford High game just so I can go inside.
That's a large stadium.
I'm just Bush while I would rather have Miller though.
I can't break no Bush yet.
But all the majority of the Atlanta content creator was at Diesel, because I actually met Uncle Steve. Of course, Roberto was there.
That's my guy right there.
A1, Big Low was there. Jack from One Time the Fan. It was majority of the content creator was there.
Hey,
I had talked to Low, and he was like, he was barely making it. I said, So maybe I need everybody to at least think about, because I would love to attend, but I had to go home and get some sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, you down
You
there
you had a lot on your plate,
down
and
there
we completely
I was
understand.
upstairs, so I was okay.
Hey,
But
I'm
I
telling you
have to
something.
commend y'all being down on that field where that heat was. I have to commend y'all.
Yeah.
Hey,
Really?
I ain't gonna hold y'all. Hey, man, I rock with Uncle Steve, man. Me and him talked for a good minute, and I did not know this. Uncle Steve told me his mother, she graduated from Albany State University. I was like, you know what? That's what I'm talking about right there.
You and your
Albany State.
Yeah, Uncle Steve mom graduated from Albany State.
I just, I want to really do give a shout out, like Brian People said. I felt that, because there's just been a lot of controversy surrounding, content creators getting along and things like that.
Yes.
I feel like this is the year at this point that
we putting all that
all just need to get along.
And we got along.
We need to be able to be in the same building, same party, representing all together, because we need to be rallying behind our team, and all that pettiness that's going on. But that's why I don't allow that on my channel. We're nothing. We're the voice of the fans. We're positive over here. I had to make my separations, if you will, to make sure that I continue to bring you guys the content that you deserve. Because I feel like the bigger thing is being that fan, being that support, being in your seat, traveling with the team, because it makes the difference when our fan base are together on something. You saw how the crowd was. We was just together chanting. You thought it was almost like a football game. It was just like practice. Yeah. We cheered and chanted and dancing and everything else.
Yes.
They was over there. They was in their hype, ready to go. So our fan participation makes the huge difference. And so we have content creators dapping each other up, giving each other hugs. Hey man, see you over there. Come get in this picture with me real quick. Hey, over there. Get this. Y'all put it aside. That's how I look at it. Put everything aside. Let's forget all about whatever.
I'm calling
what pad.
I'm calling it right now. 2025, we putting all the bullshit to bed.
Yep.
Everybody get the hell alone. If you can't, just stay home.
Just stay on the side.
Yeah. Your ass over there. We don't come bringing all that negativity over there. I damn sure don't want that shit around me. I get along with too many people. I'm a people person.
And it was nice at both places because we just got along. What it was just
so much.
Just people.
The vibe was just immaculate.
Yes.
The vibe was there.
Yes.
And even at the red and black party, it was people that I wasn't even expecting to show up, but it was like, okay, what's going on? So it felt good. It felt humbling. It's like, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know who was going to show up because, remember at first I was saying I wasn't going to do the red and black event. I had said I was going to cancel it. But the fans themselves was like, hey, Maggie, are you still doing the red and black event? I plan on being there. I was like, I can't disappoint people. I was like, you know what? I'm going to have to figure this thing out. Because what happened was,
and you figured it out. It was nice. It was nice.
Kudos to you, Miss Producer.
Yes.
You deserve all huge round of applause. And you deserve rest. So I hope you rest. Because you did a lot. So
you did a lot.
I hope you get some good rest.
I will. I will. It was just and for one thing, I had Keisha Birdley there with me. Me and Keisha have been trying to catch up with each other for each other events because she does her own parties and things that as she does. So it's like I'm doing my own party, she's doing her own party, but to be able to come together under the same roof,
that was nice.
That was
nice.
And
it's gonna be she's sweet to go too. She is so sweet.
She is very sweet.
And the place there had a good happy hour because them drinks was $5 until 10 o'clock. And I had me a strong stiff one. I did, y'all. just smack it down.
I had that big. I had that.
Go ahead.
Why you was on the stage?
Go ahead on.
Yeah, my drink is not this damn big. Like,
yeah, that drink was strong. When I say it was strong, it was strong.
They kept telling me about it. I said, look.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then we will be continue to do that for our away game watch parties for those that are not traveling with the team. Some people said they want that vibe throughout the season.
Yeah.
For those that can't travel, they want to be able to feel like they're tailgating and and being amongst fans. So we will continue that. It might actually be at that location, Covington, because Miss Sharon, I remember Sharon Showcase. She wants to. She's the owner there still.
Yeah, she's sweet. She was very sweet.
She wants to bring back that. So be on the lookout for announcements of our watch parties for the away games.
Yeah.
And then of course the Ladybirds, we want to do something special too. I want to look into doing like a kid-friendly event too. Because that establishment is 21 and up. So my youngest couldn't make it. But we want to do something where we can invite the youth. And have them a good time as well. But I was like, I'm thinking if I do something like that, it'll be later on when it's a little cooler. So we don't need kids passing out on us. I was thinking something like an indoor event, though, maybe like an arcade or just a day where everybody can just go play games and have some fun and things like that. So I got some ideas out there. Y'all throw them out the hat. But
Andretti would be dope.
Yeah. Let's see here. But I want to go ahead and just give a shout out. We're going to close this out, y'all. We just kind of talking today. It really wasn't a structured show. We just want to give our highlights about training camp. I appreciate everybody just being here with us tonight. But I'm just talking about the Educators Fund. Like I said, once again, in case you didn't hear me earlier about that. What that is we want to give back to the teachers that have to come out of their pockets and fund, all the supplies and, not just paper, pencils. I'm talking about sanitizer, tissue, everything they need for a classroom to make sure that them kids, because they come in there snot nose and everything, ready to go.
Don't do that.
They do. So now their protocols is they have to wipe down the classrooms after the kids leave each and every day. So they need lots and lots of supplies. And the budget that they have is not enough. Like we have Miss Bree, she's an educator, and she said she needs Kleenexes.
Yeah.
Because she goes to like a Costco or somewhere and buy in bulk and big things. So the GoFundMe fund is going towards making sure those teachers have the equipment they need to start their day. So thank you for Tony Hall for donating. He was at the party. He mentioned, he said, you know what, Maggie, I also donated to your fund. Shout out to him. So, look into this description. The description has the link there, or you can cash app us at $ Atlanta Falcons Nation. Every donation proceeds are going to the educators, and then you can write it off as a tax. Tax write-off. So put it down as a donation. Go ahead and take care of that on your taxes and everything else. And even if you don't have it, $5, $10, whatever, even if you just share it, I'm happy about that. Whatever you can do for the cause, and it's year round too, because it's not just for the back to school time. It's right after they come back from Christmas break too. They get all the supplies again. So you thinking that little pack of paper gonna last little Shanae and them for a whole year? No, they're gonna need all them supplies.
What you said? What you just said? Listen, Nyght. Did you just say listen, Nyght?
Yes, you did.
Lady Birds, are y'all doing this? How are you doing this evening? Engine number 9. Bowling alley. That's why I was thinking. I wanted to be where it can be lots of things to do, because we had fun for my birthday for the bowling alley, and we was like, we do need to do some type of competition. But we'll have like maybe we can have the ladybirds versus the what, we can figure something out where
ladybird versus the regulators. Let's run it.
There you go. There you go. But so if
I do a putt or golf. I rather do that.
I love putt shack, or what is that? That's a good location to do something at. Anybody played there before? They have a DJ.
I've been there several times, and it's not that expensive.
And it's not that expensive at all. And then it's just basically it's two sides actually. So you can either do
that'd be nice.
Or you can pick that course, so we can have people on both sides of the putt shack. And
nice.
So there's some ideas. We're dropping some things out of the hat. We would love to take some it's so important with the high cost of supplies, absolutely. And even if you're not donating to the GoFundMe account, just go buy some supplies, you guys, and drop them at the school.
Yes.
You can do that. If you can do that, or one of these drives that be, donating school supplies and everything else, just go ahead and pick some up, and just while you picking up some for your child, just throw a couple extra in your pack to make sure it's more. If you can think about that as well, because the cost of living right now is ridiculous.
It is.
And these educators the payment, their salaries don't match the budget to make it. So and they got to survive off of that little bit of what they got. So shout out to our teachers to get out here and deal with these badass kids that don't give a damn. They're our babies. Let's be real. They are most of these times these families be sending them kids off because they don't want to deal with their asses, and I got to deal with them for 8 hours a day. At least pay them. So on that note, people, we kind of getting ready to get off the game because it's people scores. Okay.
Yeah.
But on that note, people, let's go ahead and wrap this on up. We do have some upcoming special guests coming up. I'll announce that once we get ready to wrap up. But Miss Stina B, let everybody know where to find you and your last thoughts.
Yes, overall, it was a great Falcons weekend. I was glad to be able to meet you ladies and just experience training camp again after it's been a while. So I'm just really excited to kick off the season now that training camp is officially underway, and looking forward to preseason, the season. Like, it's already August, so September will be here before you guys know it, and we'll be knee deep in the game. You can also always follow me on Instagram, TikTok, whatever social media at It's Stina B. If you want to come see me at shows, they'll be posted there. And you guys have a great night.
And what kind of show, Miss Stina B? And not everybody knows who you are.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yes. Shout out to me. I'm a comedian here in the Atlanta area, so I do comedy shows. I'll also be producing my own shows. So I'm also an MC, event host, podcaster, as you see. So if you have a wedding, a baptism, a bar mitzvah, you need a host, holla at me.
All right.
Might be doing
Hey, true.
Come together. I want to say next year, Red and Black event, because everybody that was our third annual, the fourth one, I just wanted to be where, shout out to Drama for being a performer, but I do want to have it where we can maybe have a comedian, we can have a sub artist to perform.
Exactly.
Things, so plenty of things. I actually want a step team jumping in there. I want to make it so much bigger that it's different things going on to kind of entertain everybody. So, if y'all like to dance and all that kind of stuff, I would love to have like a Falcon step team doing their thing, another artist to perform. So, bigger and better, y'all. So all your donations and proceeds are very much appreciated. Yeah. And Miss Pam.
Yes. You can find me on this show, the Ladybirds AFN. I'm on Facebook, Pamela Holcomb Johnson. I'm on Twitter, Pam, Mitch, MICH, JOHN, 3667. And I'm also on Instagram. But what I take away, had a fabulous time at the training camp. My next event, I'll probably go to the open practice when they face Tennessee Titans. So I'm looking forward to that. My future college game and my bucket list is the Colorado and Georgia Tech game. That's at the end of the month in August. So I'm looking forward to that one. And then another bucket list is that Berlin trip. I'm trying to pin that down. So, but I'll let you know when it's finalized. So, but thank y'all for coming on the show, and please like and subscribe all Atlanta content creator. They have a lot to say about this team. Definitely for sure.
Absolutely. Nyght, Ryder.
Hey man, let me tell y'all something. My takeaway was just meeting everybody. It don't matter where you came from, who you is, who your mama is, who your daddy, who your great uncle Jeb is on your cousin side. It was so much fun. If y'all ever get a chance to experience a Falcons training camp, go. Yes. Don't hesitate. Don't get in car, just go. Yeah. Parking free, just go. Just go, man. And it was also cool meeting all the content creators at D's Tap House, man. Good food, good vibe, good drink. Even though me and that Boogie the Bill, we stay here down like Hogan and Andre the Giant. But anyway, y'all can find me on
eyes was bigger than your stomach.
So what?
Your eyes was bigger than your stomach.
hey, the wings were good though. I had the wings, but
it was good.
Y'all find me on all social media. Y'all follow me on Instagram at NyghtRider229. All Y's, no eyes, man. Follow me on Snapchat at NyghtRider. And y'all better buckle up your seatbelt.
Yeah.
This jet finna take off. Get ready for it. I promise you will not be disappointed. Get ready.
All right. Thank you, Nyght Ryder. And of course, a couple of show announcements. We will have Lauren, I think it's her name, Porter, or hold on, let me find her real quick. I'm gonna tell y'all in a minute. I'll be able to tell y'all in a minute.
Oh, while you thinking about that, you remember y'all could never pronounce my boy's name, Ovi. His name is Ovi Muhaley.
Ovi Muhaley. Ovi Muhaley.
I said Ovi. I was like, it's either Ovi or Ovi, but I always say Ovi.
Ovi.
It's Ovi. Ovi Muhaley.
Miss Lauren, Quarters with Porter. She will be on the show next week.
Okay.
So finally got her down. So we're gonna have another lady in the house that knows her football and beautiful and everything else. So I'm excited about that. Okay. Right after that, we will actually have Drama back on. He performed, but he's going to come on and interview with us as well. As after that, then we will have Keisha Bird Lady. She'll be following that one. And then we're trying to work on Michael Turner, but I'm going to tell y'all something. How do y'all feel if I brought Peerless Price on this show?
Ooh.
Hey, Peerless was cool, man. Yeah. I like Peerless.
Keenan Forney was there too.
Yeah. Keenan Forney was the one I was trying to think about. That was on Saturday. Him and Jerry.
He wants to be on the show as well. So y'all, this season it's gonna be jam packed with special appearances.
Nice.
Our Lady Birds. I can't wait to football season.
Yeah.
Price, hell yes. Okay. He told me how to reach out to him, and I'm gonna take his. I got a picture with him and everything, and I'm like, you remember this? And come on now. So I'm real good.
We got to get DJ Shockley on the show as well.
Trying to get DJ Shockley too.
Yeah, because he promised to be on the show also.
Anybody y'all know, hit them up and say the Lady Birds want you on the show.
Yes.
I might have to get y'all to get in touch with Jarvis. No, Jarvis worked for 11 Alive, and he on the Locked on Falcons channel too.
Yeah. Jarvis Davis.
Yeah, that's my dog, Jarvis. Shout out to Jarvis, man. Albany State University grad, man. ASU strong. Come on, man.
But on that note, people, let me go ahead and give you guys y'all evening back. I ain't had nothing to eat. I'm tired. I'm gonna push through this thing today because I wasn't gonna do this show today, but I did it.
You did it.
We did it. And we got through it.
No, you made it.
Yeah.
Good night, people. Love you.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Night.
Wow. piece up, A-Town back.